Hello and welcome. As you probably guessed, I am MotherAzure, and also call me Maria. I am back again with another pick a card, and this one is going to be about what someone in your life has to tell you, who they are, what it is that their exact message is, and what their intentions are towards you. Now, the way I'm formatting this, I'm specifically asking for people who are alive, so this is not going to be ancestor message, none of that stuff, no passed on loved one. This is supposed to be someone in your life that is physically in your circle in some type of way that has a message for you that for some reason they can't tell you in real life, okay? So here I have the Oracle, it's already pre-picked. I am going to be shuffling the tarot on camera, okay? I want to apologize. I haven't been posting as consistently. I'm very busy with college, so I moved the schedules to Sundays at 12 p.m. EST because it's a little bit more convenient for me. I have more time to edit because most of the time I would not do the videos just because I wouldn't have had time to edit them and post them. So without further ado, let's get into your piles. So for pile 1, you have peppermint. For pile 2, you have sandalwood. And for pile 3, you have lavender. Hello for your pile 1 with the peppermint. This is your reading. I'm going to put the peppermint away. It's just going to be in the middle of stuff here. So this is your oracle. I'm going to look at it afterwards. I want to say before I even start with your reading, they're already giving me stuff. I'm seeing someone with a really long braid of hair, dark hair. I don't know if it's dark brown or black hair. I saw that right away. But anyways, with your permission, I'm gonna start tap into your energy to get the messages for you. I'm gonna put these out later. If you wanna skip the shuffling, I'm gonna have another timestamp in the description, but if you want to see me shuffle because you like it, like me, I like to hear people shuffle, you can stay. I may say stuff in the beginning as well. So this is the Revival Art Tarot. From here, we're going to see who this person is. I'm planning on getting 2 cards, so let's see who this person is. Ooh, that was fast. Okay, wait, let's get the other one. Here we go. So let's see who this person is. So you got the 8 of Wands and the King of Coins, King of Pentacles. Let me move that down a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now this one is the Light Seer's Tarot. We're going to be using it to see this person's intentions. And the reason I wanted to use intentions for the reading is that sometimes people want to tell you one thing, but they can have ulterior motives. Now, I'm not saying that everyone's going to have that motive, but I want to check for it anyway, because I don't like people lying. Okay, so let's see. Strength. Okay, so this is their intentions. That's a good sign so far. And let's get into the actual message that they have for you. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Is the weirdest fucking name, but it's my only Rider-Waite version of tarot here, like from the original. So let's see, at least 3 cards, please. What is the message this person has for pile 1? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you got all 1s. Okay, so you got out of order, but you got the 6, 7, and 8 of Wands. You got the 8 of Wands twice. You see, this is why I like to fucking shuffle on camera, so you can see this happening. So, I am... Alright. You know what? I'm not gonna have all the space here, so I'm gonna do something. For the rest of the reading, I'm gonna have to explain it. I'm moving this up just so I have more space, because this is gonna be probably a lot. So, yeah, see, you can't even see the whole thing. That's what I mean. Okay. There we go. This is insane already. Okay. Let's see. So, your oracle, you got ceremony. This is the Awakener Wisdom cards. I wanted to use this to these cards, they're not exactly their message to you. They could be, but they're just general energy. Could be anything else that you need to know that they want to tell you or otherwise, okay? So this is ceremony. And from the Starseed Oracle, you got karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. And for the other card, you got baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. So who is this person? So the Eight of Wands in this deck is a feminine energy. The main reason I use this deck is that they have depictions of like real people, and it's gonna be easier for me to see what they could look like. Of course, this is still a general reading, so take it only as it resonates, okay? I can't possibly describe everyone's person. But right here, there's conflicting energy, so I'm going to say that it's 50-50. So for some of you, for like half of you, this is going to be a female or someone that presents as female, and for the other half, more or less going to be a male. Although the male presence here, and when I say male, I'm talking energy. They don't really have to be a male. They could be male presenting, or they could just be a masculine person. It doesn't really matter their sex or gender. Because I have the king. Now, court cards usually represent actual people. So this energy is more represented here. So this is someone that, even though they may seem very quick, they may seem very, you could even say flaky at times. They're actually really grounded, and I'm hearing that they know what they want. And I'm definitely seeing that with that strength card here as their intentions towards you, because I don't feel any malicious intent here. There's a lot of passion involved here. You have that Eight of Wands right there representing them, and then you have it again right here. So there's a lot of quick movement, and you have ceremony. And considering you got karmic relationships, I'm not even gonna lie, this is feeling to me like someone that wants to be in a relationship with you. They would like to be honest, and they have a lot of passion here. I mean, these are all good wand cards, and what I mean by that is that sometimes in the suit of wands there are cards that are kind of like, I'm not sure about that. I see all of these cards as positive. So the Eight of Wands is the same one here, as this is a very fast movement. I've heard people call the Eight of Wands the arrows of love before, so I always keep that in mind for readings, especially when everything comes up like this. Now the Six of Wands talks about victory. It's success. It's coming back home victorious from a battle, right? And then the Seven of Wands, it's more of a kind of stubborn energy, but not in a bad way. There's someone just not giving up, rising above competition, rising to the occasion. So really what I'm seeing here is that this person, I guess that the message they have for you, they may not want to say this out loud. And that's probably why it's here. They may say it eventually because of this intense passion that I'm seeing here. But right now, they're more so in the King of Pentacles energy, where they're trying to take the baby steps. They're trying to take it slow and keep all of this under wraps, okay? So let me see if I can find a little bit more about who this person is to help you out a little bit if you don't know already. Because I feel like some of you could be a little bit confused. It wouldn't surprise me if this person didn't seem to like you at all in real life. They may be very stoic on the outside, but it's kind of like those people that they set up this front that they are one way and they're very serious, or at least people see it that way, or like they're cold or whatever, but they're really not. They have all of this passion inside them, and I literally have the representation of Leo right here with the strength card. So I really don't feel, and this strength card here has a heart on her. So this is someone who is very passionate. They wear their heart on their sleeve, while at the same time seeming cold and detached to some people, or at least very serious and mature with this King of Pentacles. So This could be saying as well that they have a lot of fucking just fire in their chart as well. So if you have people's charts or if they're willing to give it to you, you might be able to check for that. But the main message that I feel they have for you is that they want to move forward with you towards something. Now, I am seeing relationship. This feels very romantic relationship, or at least sexual relationship here, because the ones are phallic symbol and whatnot. But this could also be someone that, if that part doesn't resonate at all, this could be someone as well that just is very passionate about something, and they see you as someone that can help them with it. So they kind of want to collaborate with you. Either way, if this is platonic or not, they want to collaborate with you towards something because they have a direction. They have a plan here. I want you to notice that even in the like the way this came out, even though it's 3 cards, I swear to you that I fucking shuffle. You see me shuffle. What the fuck? Okay, so you got the Lovers. So that's at the bottom of the deck. I usually don't take this into consideration, but I just decided to. See, why would I do that? So that's the 8 of Pentacles. So yes, I'm telling you, they want to work towards something with you. This is not whatever it is that they want specifically, because each situation is going to be a little bit different. They're not gonna stop until they get what it is that they want, and that may be a negative in some situations. But here, considering they have these good intentions, I don't feel like they're gonna try to force you in any way. It's more like if you're a willing participant in whatever it is that they want to do, they are gonna go all out here. Wands, like I said, they do rule, in a sense, the sexual aspect, as well as you could say that the King of Pentacles does as well. But wands are also actions. So this is not someone that's gonna stay idle for much longer. They are understanding in a sense that they know that they need to take it slow. They need to take the baby steps, and you should as well. And trust your intuition here. That's a very important message. Because again, I reiterate, general message, all right? You use that intuition, you have it for a reason. Now, I want to acknowledge that we have the karmic relationship here, and it says conflict. Now, I feel like people feel like karmic relationships are always bad. I wouldn't say they're necessarily bad. They kind of redirect you somewhere else, and the relationships that people recognize as karmic are only the more negative ones, the ones that end up in a negative way. While I feel that there are other relationships that they don't end up badly, but they're still karmic. Okay, with this conflict here and this fiery energy, I do want to warn you about that. They may have a bit of a fucking temper. You may actually, like, if you know them, you may actually have had conflicts with this person before. I'm not seeing anything major here, nothing too crazy, but I'm almost seeing like that friendly bullying that people do sometimes, because that's what they do. I do it too. But it's like it's mean, but it's not like ill-intentioned. It's more like both people here are participating in this friendly bullying type of situation that I'm seeing. So that may be the conflict here. Again, I don't want to make light of it. This is gonna be different for everyone. However, this person is you guys match very well, because if you look at this card, let me see if it can focus. There we go. So you see how these two people, they look exactly the same. They're on 2 different earths, but literally the earth is the same. So it's just like a spitting image of each other. And I wanted to acknowledge that because I don't feel like this is forced. This feels like it's flowing in a very natural way. They're just kind of in a hurry. Because of all of this. Again, I feel like they're willing to take the baby steps if you want them to, but they definitely are. I'm here, like, it's like they're barely holding it together. I'm not even joking here. They may be trying to keep this exterior, maybe until they're sure that you're interested in pursuing whatever it is that they want to do. But like what I'm saying is, like, if you give them the okay, the green light for whatever this is, they are not gonna hesitate. They're not gonna wait around for this. They're not gonna ponder much about this. They've pondered about it before. I'm seeing here, I do want to mention with this up here, again, with who this person is, this may be someone that you study with, because I'm being drawn to the book that this King of Pentacles is holding in his hand for whatever reason. And sometimes they call my attention to certain cards, so I can see some of the details that may be important. And this could be someone that I'm hearing, okay, so you don't have to necessarily work with them, because what I'm hearing is that maybe you went to the same school as this person at some point. It's more higher education, so this feels like either at the least high school, but I feel like it's mostly like college type of thing, where you guys went to the same college. Maybe you studied in the same department, because I'm seeing these educational ties here in some way, shape, or form. I don't think this is a professor. I'm just saying it right here. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's not, because I don't know what people's situations are 100%, but it feels very equal here. So I don't feel like there's a imbalance of power here. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. I feel like you guys match each other well, and they can see that, and that's why they want to move forward with you towards something, okay? Is there anything else about this pile? Because I feel like it said everything. And the ceremony part, these two cards are a bit of a contradiction within this reading. Because you have this really fast energy here, this very passionate energy, but then you got ceremony, which ceremonies are very intricate. They're usually long. They're usually very meticulous. They take a long time to prepare and to execute them. And then you have the baby steps. But then also the baby step says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So I feel like maybe instead of speed, in the sense that this person maybe is not literally in a hurry, is that they are just very passionate. And it's almost like they think and feel about this a lot more strongly than they let on, or are even able to express, if that makes sense. This feels very romantic to me, so this is probably, for the majority of you, someone that is interested in some type of relationship with you. And basically their message is just that they want to move forward with you with whatever this is, especially, I'm gonna say, especially sexually. If this is like an actual relationship, or like situationship, whatever you want to call it, I don't feel like it's a situationship, but I'm just seeing mostly the sexual aspect, because it's right here, all the fucking wands, literally. They do want that, so they're not hiding that. They're not hiding that attraction here in this message at all, even if they do in real life. I'm here miserably, so maybe you have noticed, or people have noticed, and it's like they're trying, but they just can't. Oh, I'm seeing a you know what? Actually, let me try to find the card, because I just saw this dude right here. I saw a man right now very similar to this card. I literally have to show it to you. For some of you, man, come on. Do you not want to be seen? Okay, there you go. So if someone in your life looks like that, first of all, lucky you. Second of all, it's probably that person. Oh, I didn't even look at the Leo. See, it's the King of Wands. I'm just noticing, because I'm looking at it in the camera at the same time. So literally, that passion is right there. The person that I saw right now looks like that. Of course, it's not gonna be the same person for everyone, but that one seems to be the most prominent right now that's coming in with this energy right here. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. They were they were very clear, very quick. So I'm just gonna end it right here. I literally don't have anything else to say because I already said it. Like I wanna be with you. I wanna do this shit with you, and like that's it. Just let's go. So it's just let's go. Let's just go already. Okay. And yeah, I think that's it. They have good intentions. They want to move forward with this. And what I said with the karmic relationship, again, it doesn't have to be bad. This could be something that's gonna redirect you in some way. Like even in terms of karmic relationships, like sometimes people they go, "Oh, you're karmic, you're twin flame," and your twin flame is also kind of like a karmic. It's just like a karmic on steroids. It's the same thing. It's just different expressions of basically the same energy. So you don't have to be afraid of this card. I feel like this card is more so here to show the fact that you are very similar. You are you could be polar opposites, but at the same time I feel like you're very fucking similar. So yeah, that's it. They're down. That's it. They're just down. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, because I do put out new videos every Sunday. I'm not used to saying Sunday. 12 p.m. EST. I also post readings on Instagram occasionally, so if you want to follow me there, you can do that. I also do all of my updates about the channel on my Instagram page. If you want to buy me a coffee, I have my Venmo and my Cash App in the description down below. It is never expected, but it is always very appreciated. I wish the best of luck on your journey and much, much love to you. Bye-bye. Hello for you, pile 2 with Sandalwood is your reading. Before you ask, yes, I did move that out of the way. I noticed during pile 1 that I needed more space than I had, so we're not gonna have that in the middle. My little centerpiece thing. So I'm gonna put your oil thing. Is it an oil? I don't even remember what it is. It is an oil, essential oil. Over there, I'm gonna shuffle your tarot now, with your permission to tap into your energy, and I'm just gonna lay everything out. If you wanna skip the shuffling, you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put a timestamp in the description, so you can just skip it if you want, or you don't have to. If you like to listen to the shuffling, you can 100% do that. Okay, so this is the Revival Art Tarot. This is gonna explain who this person is. I'm looking for 2 cards, okay, to kind of show me who this person is in your life. Again, I am limiting this to people who are alive, are in your life. So this is something that they want to say to you. Maybe they can, or they just, I don't know, whatever. You get the idea. So let's see who has a message for pile 2. You got the moon. Started off interesting. Oh, and the 7 of Wands. Don't just, where are you going? Okay. A lot of wands in all these readings today, even though I'm shuffling. So you got, as what I say you got, no, you didn't get anything yet. This is the Light Seer's Tarot. I'm going to use this to see what their intentions are. And the reason I'm doing that is that people may want to tell you one thing, but their intentions may be a little bit wacky. So a little bit, funky. So I want to see that as well. So let's get one card from here to see their intentions. What are their intentions towards pile 2? I'm finding it very interesting that both of these figures, just one please, both of these figures are looking up towards the sky. Both of them. Just one. What are their intentions towards pile 2? Yeah, I just mapped my cards. Knight of Swords. So that's why you didn't want to come out. Not saying their intentions are bad. I'm just feeling like they're a little bit questionable. Not gonna lie. We'll see. Let's see what their actual message is to you, and then I'll get into the energy. All right. So this is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Weird name. So 7 of Cups. See, yeah, I am so unsurprised. Okay. The King of Cups. I feel like you know who this is already. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like, first of all, you're not an amateur. What is the word? I don't know. At tarot, so you're already seeing this, and you're like, oh, I already know who this is talking about. Just based off the cards. So you got something very interesting for you. These are the Starseed Oracle. However, these cards, they came out in reverse for you. Oracle cards are not supposed to be read reversed, but both of yours came out reversed, and I found that very strange. And also this manifestation card, which is from the Inner Wisdom Awake Inner cards, or whatever the fuck they're called, I forgot right now, came out once. I thought it was me that kind of pushed it out on accident. I put it back in, and then it came out again, so this is definitely your card. So I got manifestation from that deck, and the ones we're going to reverse are all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within, but it reversed. And now I see why. It's really tying in. I'm going to explain in a second. And then the other one is Star Family. You're part of a team of souls called In Support. Look. This person, the first energy that they gave me was this very, look, I'm gonna be kind of harsh. It feels very poor me type of energy. Like, I'm worthy of pity, or I should be pitied. And because I've had unfortunate things happen to me, I deserve a second chance, which is not a very good way to approach this. That's literally the first thing that came through here. And if you don't know already who I'm talking about, this is probably not the reading for you. Because you got the Moon and the Seven of Wands. This person is looking up in a very interesting way. The Moon is looking up it's very dreamy, but at the same time, when I look at the card, the face of the woman in the Moon card, it feels like she's in some type of agony. And considering it's the Moon card that has to do with our subconscious mind and, well, darkness and illusion and all of that, I'm not surprised that that's what's coming. That's what it looks like in that card. It's basically part of the meaning. And then in the Seven of Wands, the man here is also looking up in a different way, but they're still looking up. I'm hearing savior complex, so I don't know if they're talking about you or this person. Take that as it resonates for your situation. I'm feeling a lot of Cancer energy here. Of course, the Moon is Cancer energy. Is it Pisces or is it Cancer? It's Pisces, because Cancer is the Chariot. But anyways, I'm still feeling a lot of Cancer energy here. So Zodiac sign, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm specifying Venus. But the point is that this person, I'm trying to see who they are, but it's more like their emotions are so at the forefront of this that I'm having kind of a hard time seeing who this is. I'm pretty sure you know already, but I'm still trying to. There's someone that's they may look cartoonish almost, and let me explain what I mean by that. Have you seen like when they do like anime or like just in cartoons in general, when they try to make a character appear innocent, they give them like these big doe eyes and this kind of round face, and they speak in a high-pitched voice. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. I'm not really seeing if this is a male or female presenting or otherwise, because again, the energy in this pile is split. The Moon here is represented by a woman. The Seven of Wands is represented by a man. So it could be 50-50 for people here. So I'm not going to get into that much. But like the main thing here that's coming through is the way they look and the way they act. So it's not crybaby. It's not giving crybaby. It's giving, like, how do I explain this? The energy is more like they appear, it's like I'm baby, but not in a good way. It's saying like, oh, I'm baby. I'm very childish, but not because they are that way. It's not genuine, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't feel genuine. And with the intentions here, I said that the Knight of Swords is not, it's kind of, and I'm not sure about how this looks for intentions, because to me the Knight of Swords is not really a bad or good card. It's very neutral. But out of all the knights, this is the knight that I'm more prone to interpret in a more negative light. I feel like this intention here is not necessarily bad, but they kind of put themselves above everyone else in a way, while acting like the opposites. They may act very coy, I'm hearing, or very tiny, or they may praise you a lot, or just people around them in general be like, oh my gosh, you're so amazing, blah, blah, all of this, while at the same time they feel superior to you in a way. And if not superior, it's more like, even if they say all these good things about you, if they were having an issue of some sort, if they had to choose between themselves and you, they would save themselves, but like any situation, it doesn't matter if it's a serious situation or not, just anything. So this person would snitch at the smallest thing. I'm not even joking. So that's what it feels like right here. I'm not saying they're a bad person. It's just that right now, for some reason, there's the energy that they're in. I don't want to judge them completely because it's just one reading. But I don't like that energy. So their message to you, this is what I meant in the beginning when it's like, oh, poor me, I deserve a second chance. This person, to me, is saying here, I was confused before, but I'm not confused anymore. I want to move forward, specifically with you in a way, or I've changed. Because the Page of Wands is the first card in the first of the core cards in the suit of wands. Okay, so this is usually the page that are usually seen like students. They're at the lowest rank. They're kind of starting their journeys, right? Well, you have this King of Cups right here. It's like the King of Cups chose a cup. You got the Seven of Cups here, which is this very confused energy, not seeing clearly energy, quite similar to the moon in a way. It's kind of like they're saying that they're not in this energy anymore. They want to move forward. They want to change. They want to. I'm hearing what's the word? Mending in a way. So maybe they fucked up their relationship with you. Whatever type of relationship you had, this could be friends. It could be romantic. Take it as it resonates. But they're not. They haven't changed the way they say they have. I don't feel like they're being completely genuine, because, especially because of these two cards in reverse, you got Star Family and All Paths Lead Home. They're not your home and they're not your family. I don't know, they could be family members, like by blood, but at heart, they really aren't. They don't have your best interest in mind. I don't think they ever really did. And if they did, it's because it was convenient for them, or because you didn't pose any type of threat to them. Which is really shitty. You know what? I'm gonna judge them. I don't care. So, as negative as this message sounds, again, I'm not trying to be a fucking negative Nancy. I have to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am seeing something positive here, though, which is the manifestation card. So here's the thing. Usually I interpret this manifestation card as starting at the top, because it's how manifestations work. You start kind of small here, and then it multiplies, and then it multiplies again, kind of like cell division and replication. So this is very similar to how cells work, literally. So you start with a tiny thing in as a manifestation, and then it starts expanding and expanding and expanding until you get it, right? Until you actually manifest it into your life. However, for some reason in this reading, I'm seeing it backwards. And that's making sense considering I got the other two Oracle cards in reverse, which is weird. I never read Oracle cards in reverse, but for your reading, I don't know. It didn't feel like a coincidence that they came out reverse, and now I see why. I'm seeing this backwards. So kind of going from this full thing to separation here. So what I'm seeing here is that if you do not want to take this person back, regardless of the relationship that you had, you don't have to. You are not forced to. Even if they try to make you pity them, you shouldn't. It's almost like you shouldn't take them back. Again, this is your decision. I can't take the decision away from you. But my advice, my personal advice, if you want to take it, you can. If you don't, that's okay. My personal advice based on what I'm seeing is to separate from this person completely, cut communication if you can, because they are not your real soul family. They are not your home. They are an imposter in a way, at least right now. They have a lot of healing to do. Again, I don't see them specifically as a bad person. They're just very fucked right now. They can do the healing, but like, think about it. If someone was truly healed and ready to move on from this, maybe start again with you in some way, would they still be using this old pity me tactic? It's like, they wouldn't need to do that. If they had actually healed, if they had actually seen their wrongs and seen your worth, they wouldn't be doing that. They would simply come forward and be like, look, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I get it if you don't want to talk to me. I get it if you don't want to have any sort of relationship or connection with me. I understand, and it's your right to do that. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. And that's it. That's what a healed person would do. A healed person wouldn't do this pity me, poor me, cry me a river thing that I'm seeing. Is the first thing that I felt with these two cards. And this Seven of Wands is such an interesting representation, because this man right here is putting his knee on a lion and holding a what the fuck is it called? I forgot the name of that animal. Fuck me. It's almost like they're doing this, they're hurting the lion and still maintaining their innocence. There are many ways that I could interpret that card, but in this situation, it feels like that. So this is someone that, if they're not held accountable by others, they will not hold themselves accountable. And if you really do feel like if there's a reason they're not in your life anymore because you got them out or for whatever else, don't feel like you have to change that, because I really do feel like they're just not meant to be in your life, almost. I mean, not almost, just fully, but what I mean is that for the majority of you, again, it's always going to be different in some way. Everyone's situation is different. But I feel like even for the majority of you, if this is their behavior, if what I just described is this person's behavior, right now, they don't deserve to be in your life. They really don't. They're going to hurt you again, and I'm not gonna lie to you, sit here and lie to you and tell you like a fucking love story, because had I not gotten this vibe, I would have literally interpreted this in a positive way. Had I not gotten their intentions and the way I interpret this card, I wouldn't have gotten this part of the message that they're not being completely genuine. I would have interpreted it in a almost completely positive way. So there's that, I guess. Is there anything else for pile 2 here? Anything else at all? Oh, I remembered. Okay. Because I was going to say something and then I just went off on a tangent. So with the manifestation, I just said that you can, by the unmaking thing and the separation, you can also work towards bringing into your life positive energy to kind of fill in whatever gap this person left, because I feel like they left a gap of some sort. Even if you felt like you did you made the right choice, you know, it was the right call for you, there's still kind of like a void here, because I feel like you may feel guilty, or you may feel like you were unfair. You weren't at all. But it's kind of like your actual soul family. Focus on them. Focus on finding them. I feel like some of them are already in your vicinity, and if not physical vicinity, this could just be like even online. But they're kind of right there. You are not gonna mistake them for someone else. Like when you meet these other people, you're literally just gonna see that there's no comparison. This is the type of person that will be like, well, you'll never find someone like me. At least before. Right now they're playing this maybe they do feel guilty, but they're not fully healed yet, and no, they're not done yet. They're not ready to give you what you deserve. But at some point, I feel like this person was the type of person that was like, you'll never find anyone like me. It feels like a very shitty ex. Like, I'm not, it could be a friend, but like a very shitty ex. That's what it feels like right here. It could be also a family member, because I'm definitely seeing, especially with this card, even a parental figure. If it's a family member, I feel like it's more of a male person. Maybe a father, possibly an uncle, but mostly a father. If this was like a romantic interest, it could be either. I'm just leaning more towards that based on the energy that I have here. And yeah. Anything else? What is that song? Fuck. It's The Weeknd. And he sings, what he sings in that song is like, I only call you when it's, is it 5 till 9? What does he say? I hope you know what the song is, because I truly cannot remember what he's saying in the song. Yeah, no, I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, if anything, the last thing I want to say here before I start my closing off statements is that you deserve better. I fucking hate everything when I say that. You just deserve better. You don't have to take this person back, no matter who they are. If you don't want to, if they have hurt you, if you know that they're not being genuine, because I feel like you know they're not being genuine. You just need me to tell you, though, because you're here for a reason. To confirm that what you're feeling is correct, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, but I feel like I'm seeing an image. It looks like almost the La Virgen de la Caridad. It looks like that. It could be a Hispanic, but I don't think that's important right now. I'm seeing almost like this half moon that's up here. There's a half moon here in this card. There. It's at your feet. So it's like you're gonna see through this person's lies if you haven't already, with me seeing this, telling you this here, and your own intuition. Something is gonna reveal that to you, and you're gonna be able to literally not only trust your intuition, but like have evidence that they haven't fucking changed to use against them. Against them, not like hurting them, but it's more like if they come through and they're like, oh, you have no reason to deny me right now. They're like, no, hold on, I do. That kind of stuff. So that's coming through. Take it as it resonates. So that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, because I do put out new videos every Sunday at 12 p.m. EST. I also do some readings on Instagram, and I do all of my updates of the channel over there, so go follow me if you want. If you want to buy me a coffee, I have my Venmo and my Cash App in the description down below. It is never expected, but it's always very appreciated. I wish you the best of luck in your journey, and much, much love to you. Bye-bye. Hello for pile 3 with Lavender, the user reading. I'm going to put this over here. If you notice, that's my centerpiece thing is not here anymore. I needed more space than I thought I would. So with your permission, I'm going to get into your reading. I'm going to put these away. I'm going to bring them back in a second. I'm just going to shuffle your tarot first. If you want to skip my shuffling, you can go ahead and do that. Thought she was going to come out, but she didn't. That's the Seven of Pentacles. You can go ahead and do that. Sometimes I get messages in the meantime, so, you know, that has happened. So, up to you if you want to skip it or not. This is the Revival Art Tarot. And it's the one that's going to help me identify who this person is, okay? So I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please, for pile 3 to see who this person is that has a message for them. 1, 4 of Cups. Ooh, chill. Just one. Do one more. For you, I feel more like for the other piles, I've almost seen 2 different people, or at least a division in energy. between who the person is that's actually reaching out. For some people it's female, for another is male, or like a family member or something like that. But this is like for you. This like for everyone in pile 3, this is most likely a male energy. They may be male presenting, they may just be a man, or they may be very masculine, but I'm fairly confident it is a man. I don't know why, because I got the 4 of Cups and the Lovers here to represent the person. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. Take it as it resonates. So this is the Light Seer's Tarot. I'm going to use it to see what their intentions towards you are. And the reason I'm doing that is that some people may want to tell you something, but sometimes their intentions are not good. So I wanted to look into that before anything else, you know? Kind of get you the truth and not their truth exactly. So let's see what their intentions are. It's not even the truth, it's just like, so you get the full picture of what this is, the state of mind they're in. So what are their intentions towards you? They're fucking secretive. I'm not even joking. Like, this is the Sun that landed in reverse. Do I leave this in reverse? Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna leave it for now. Because for some reason, even though it's the Sun in reverse, and that's usually not a good sign, it doesn't feel bad. Almost, it feels like this person holds a lot of regret, which is interesting. So I'm going to use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot to see what their message is to you. And now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to look into that a little bit more. Let me get just all your cards so I get a full picture. So what's their message to pile 3? Justice. Yeah. I stand by what I said. It doesn't feel like it's that they have bad intentions. It's almost like this message comes from a place of a lot of regrets. And this is not the usual way I would interpret the Sun card. And this is the Knight of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, and now your Oracle I have from the Awakener Wisdom card that I have built. That's very interesting with the 3 of Pentacles because it's basically the same meaning in my opinion, or almost the same. So they kind of indicate the same thing. Now, like in pile 2 actually got the Starseed Oracle cards. They got them reversed, both of them. Now, oracles are not meant to be read reversed, but for some reason for this reading, I felt like I should leave them reversed. If they came out reversed, you got one of them reversed. So I'm going to look into that. So you got Breath of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. And the one that you got reversed is Forge, Don't Follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had, but that's reversed. This is such an interesting message. I definitely stand by the fact that I feel like this person, like their intentions, whatever they're doing, whether you think that's good or bad or it's just is, their intention is not to hurt you. It's just that their message is coming from a place of a lot of regret. It's not, there could be guilt, but I'm feeling more that regret, that remorse about something. You, with this person, you may have had, there's a lot of relationships coming through here for today's reading. They have all been a relationship in one way or another. Because I get this 4 of Cups. This 4 of Cups is being in this discontent, weird place where you don't feel fulfilled even though you have things. This person here, even though they have someone next to them, they're not exactly happy. So whatever is being offered to them, they're not even paying attention to it. Their mind is elsewhere, right? And then I got the Lovers. So I feel like this person, there's a lot of regret here over the past that you both share in some way. Again, this could be any type of relationship. I want to emphasize that. If considering what I have here, I would lean more towards an actual like romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. This could be so many things. Like this could even be someone that you were, okay. I'm mainly feeling, when I say mainly, I mean that this means that it's not the only option here. I'm simply seeing these two options coming up the most. There's either a relationship that went south at some point, like an actual romantic relationship, or this is someone that you grew up with, maybe a childhood friend of some sort that you had a falling out with. Specifically, if this was a childhood friend, you guys could have been best friends, or you were both romantically interested in each other, but something happened. There was something that just didn't fucking work, and they still hold a lot of regret over that. And with this sun in reverse, again, this sun in reverse, I could interpret it in such a negative way, but I can't. It feels like the sun like this, like if he had came out like this, if he hadn't done a 180 on my table, I would interpret this as saying that this person was literally give you the world. They want to make you super happy. But the way it came out in reverse, for me, it doesn't mean that they don't want to make you happy. For me, it means like they don't feel able to make you happy. They don't feel capable of giving you the sun like this. They don't feel like that's them. I'm not doing this so you pity them. This is just how it's coming through. And then we have this build here. Now their message, again, something happened. I feel like, considering I have justice here and this Knight of Wands, this could have been something that they did. Something that you had little to no part of. So this is basically like they fucked up and they alone fucked up. There may have been more stuff leading up to this where both of you fucked up, but mostly like the biggest fuck up of all was theirs. Whatever it was. And I feel like they're almost willing to let you. This is their message in the sense that I don't feel like in the other piles, it felt like the person that was giving the message was gonna reach out. This person almost feels like they are not going to reach out because they want to leave it in your hands to do so. Like they don't feel like they have the right to even talk to you, because they wronged you. Therefore, you should be the one to take the first step because they wouldn't fucking dare take that step for you and risk making you angry or sad, which is what I feel they believe they're only able to do. But still, like deep down with this Three of Pentacles and this build, they kind of want to reconciliate with you in some way. And again, it doesn't matter how this sounds, you know your situation. Do not feel like you have to accept them or talk to them if you don't want to. Okay, I always want to make that clear when messages like this come through, because I'm reading their energy towards you. They could be genuine or not. Usually I can feel when they're not being genuine, like for pile 2, they were not being genuine. But sometimes that can slip through, so I want to make it clear, okay? I'm seeing red, not red. Could be red, but I meant to say pink. I'm seeing pink slippers. So either you're wearing pink slippers or you own them, like very fucking bright pink, not like muted pink, like very, very pink, very hot pink slippers. Either you own them, they own them, you're wearing them, they're wearing them. I don't know why that's coming through. It's very fucking random. But this person, especially with the lovers here, I feel like there was a certain innocence to this here. especially with the Lovers and the Sun, even though it's reversed. And that just got thrown out of the window for whatever reason. But they still, like, part of their message here is like, I know I fucked up, but I really want to rebuild things with you. I want to try to mend this. I would like a second chance, but I am not going to take the first step, because I almost feel like you could say that they're being a pussy. Like, if you just said that right now, let me know, because I almost felt it. I don't know if you said it or if you thought it, but maybe that's how they feel about themselves. They're being they're just being a pussy and not approaching because they're a coward and all of that. But it's very unlikely that they will reach out. Now with this here, Breath of the Cosmos, my will to thy will, this for me this is cementing what I said, that they are, even though this card literally means trying to force the universe to go in your favor, see it in the context of your reading, that my will to thy will, it's more like, it doesn't matter what I want, it's up to you. Again, that's what it feels like. Like, just seeing that sentence, my will to thy will, my will to your will, okay? A lot about will here. And we got that Knight of Wands, which I would associate with will. There's a fucking bug here, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it just entered my house right now. I don't know if a sign or some sort. I don't know. And then forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had, in reverse. So, like, almost the opposite of that. Instead of forging and not following, they're willing to do the opposite. I feel like this is really talking about them. So if you take the first step and contact them, they will take it. Like, it's almost like they will take anything you have to give them at this point, because they feel that fucking guilty. Or they just feel this regret. If it's not guilt, like I said in the beginning, I did say guilt just now, but the most prominent emotion is regret. So they're kind of willing to take whatever it is that you can offer them, if you even want to offer them anything. So it's almost like whatever it is that you choose to do, even if you just say hello, that feels like the best thing you could have offered them in that moment. Like, they are that regretful about whatever the fuck happened. It's almost like they're not even willing to let me know what happened, because it's that painful for them or for you. I'm also seeing, okay, I'm gonna have to, never mind. They did say something just now, so this may not be for all of you, but for some of you, it's not that something happened between you. Something happened on the outside that drifted you both apart. I'm seeing specifically, and I'm sorry, trigger warning, and I'm very sorry if this happened to you. There was some type of, someone passed away. Feels very grandma figure. Maybe if as a child, if this was something from a childhood, maybe you lived with your grandparents, somebody passed away. I just saw a fucking orb, so there is that. That is interesting. Okay, that has never fucking happened in my life. And yeah, I got nervous because it's never happened. Sorry about that. That was probably really loud. Oh my god. And it kind of, you had to go away, or this could have been flipped as well. So keep that in mind. And what's painful is not what happened between you two, it's just the situation itself that was painful, and you guys seeing each other and talking to each other was too painful. But somehow this person regrets something. They regret maybe not saying something specific, or maybe taking a specific action, which is why they feel they fucked up the most. Or maybe they said something hurtful after something like that happened, and that's what they feel they did wrong, that makes them feel this regret. But I just want to mention it because it came through. Again, I'm sorry if that happened to you. That must have been absolutely horrible. My heart goes out to you. Anything else from this person? There's just like a lot of sadness from this person. It's a lot of sadness. And again, I'm trying, you know what? I kind of want to clarify. Hold on. the intentions. See, the Knight of Cups. Oh, shit. I got stuck on my finger. Yeah, I don't feel like this is bad. The Knight of Cups, like, they're willing to offer something, even if they don't feel like they're willing to, even if they don't feel like they can offer anything of value, they're still willing to offer something. And see, the Knight of Cups, usually it's a knight, so they are in movement, they're moving towards something, but this knight is literally just sitting there. He's not moving. The horse is back here. He's kind of waiting for you. I'm not saying he because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups and it's a man, but again, take this as a resonates, could be literally anyone. So if that resonated with you, you know what to do. Okay, that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, because I do put out new videos every Sunday at 12 p.m. EST. And I also put out some posts, some readings, some updates, whatever, on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow me there if you want to. If you want to buy me a coffee, I have my Venmo and my Cash App in the description down below. It is never expected, but it is always very appreciated. I wish you the best of luck on your journey and much love to you. Bye bye.